deserve to get paid what they're due. It's only right, it's only just, and we're going to keep marching and keep fighting with them until they are paid a contract that is fair. Certainly through our voices and through advocacy, we can make anybody get to the table. This is a long fight, so get ready. And know from the very beginning, we are not going to give up. We are not going to grow weary. We are not going to slow down. There's nothing we will not do to be heard, and we are going to fight until we get this done. Keep fighting! So what you are demanding in this strike is not only fair, it's necessary. It's not right for writers to be so underpaid they can't afford the cost of living. It's not right that writers are paid so little that they can't afford to live in the greatest city in the world, New York City. It's not right that writers cannot afford to meet the needs of their families because they are so underpaid. And so that is what these negotiations are about. Now I understand industry say, oh, well, things are changed. This is a new format. We can't possibly pay the same way. BS! Let's call BS on things that are not true. The heads of studios and the heads of these companies are making hundreds of millions of dollars. Do you think they'd be able to make a dime of that if not for you? So this is your moment. This is your moment to fight for your value, to fight for workers. And it's not surprising that we have seen so much union solidarity. We see writers working hard every day to produce content, and we have an unfair playing field. Not only does AI want to displace our writers, they simply can't. AI generates content based on what's been written before, the work you did last year and the year before. It's not original, it's not imaginative, it doesn't come from the human heart, it's not about a human experience, it's not about what people want to actually learn about or know about or see or experience. That is what writers bring to the equation every single time. So this strike is so important for the future of this country. It's about the value of workers. Workers and what they create is fundamentally valuable. And that's what this fight's about. So much of our world depends on writers, what they create, whether it's billboards, whether it's advertisements, whether it's art, whether it's theater, whether it's streaming. None of this would be possible without our writers. Writing is one of the hardest jobs there is. You don't just need to be very technically skilled, you need to be original, you need to be creative, you need to harness the power of the human spirit into words, into content that can be delivered on a screen or on a page so that people can absorb it, can feel it, can experience it. That is a fundamentally human thing to create and to accomplish. Unions have made sure that workers are paid fairly. Unions magnify individual workers' voices so they can collectively bargain and get a better, fairer deal. Unions are what levels the playing field in this country. So thank you to all the unions here. Who's a union member? It really matters. I want to thank all the people that are standing with us here today. I'm going to read a bunch of them. It's not going to be everybody, but I want to thank them because they're taking time out of their schedules, out of their families' lives, out of their days just to be here with you, to stand with you. I want to thank our WGA East and President Michael Winship for that introduction and his leadership. I want to thank IATSE, Sagra AFTRA, Paul Appel, Danny Strong, Craig Zobel, Rachel Dratch, Colin Farrell, Michael Kelly, Lisa Takuchi-Cullen. Who else? I think that's all the list I have. Oh, and we're going to have some members of our local electeds. Tony Simone's coming, as well as Eric Botcher. Thank you for representing us on the local level.